What's up, everybody? Check out this cool tree. Someone's working. That's good. I guess I can turn that down. Alright, let me flip over to chat, see what's up. Hello, everyone. Oh, let's see who's around. I'll read off while we're just looking around. Voice of the Clan, how you doing? Mr. Furbear is here. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. There's Dave. Queen of Fire, Liz Edwards is here. And Liz, don't tell anybody, but I got a woofler now. So, like, it's not with me, but, like, other opportunities, I may be able to do bonus woofles. Shh. What's up, Lock Watcher? Oh, we got Joe Ross in there. Saw Phil in the kitchen. Gas Masher. Probably missing half the people that were here. Paul Slootman, what's up? Good to see everybody. Now prepare yourself. I'm going to flip the camera around so you're going to have to look at my jackass. Well, bam. Ooh. Wow, that's worse. But nah, that's because that's going to be. So, what's up, everybody? Sun is that way. I'm Scruff Dog, and you're on board my phone currently. Mavis is sitting on the ground over there. She just got a fresh update today. Nothing special, apparently bug fixes or whatever, so we'll see if firmware's still good or if it's going to blow up again. And I keep moving and glaring out the sun. We got family of people to my south, so when we take off we'll go north. They were also taking some pictures earlier. It's at 45 degrees, 10-15 mile an hour winds. Hopefully they're not worse up top. Got my coffee. I already finished my coffee, so now I'm down to water. Thank you, Liz. So we'll see anything. What's going on? Next weekend maybe. For another stream, I'll probably do like a project stream, kind of like what Dave at Spectrum DIY does. Do a project online, kind of like or do a project live, kind of like what I did. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that, with the super mega holy shit jump box. Well, I still have that battery, and I still want to put it in the UPS, and I think I'll go ahead and mess with the air compressor motor at the same time. Do a little project stream or something. Maybe throw a little bit of other whatever I got laying around to mess around. Hello, Brian Young. Good to see you. Franco's here. Welcome, Franco. Anything else? Oh, power plant. Our next flight might be from the power plant. Because I did hear from one of the locals that lives there that they are planning on tearing the stacks down at some point, and apparently they're down there 7 days a week most times, scrapping everything they can out of the place. So we'll probably go down there in a couple weeks, check it out, weather pending, and see if we can get kicked out, even though we have every absolute legal right to be there and look around, as long as we're not endangering anyone or flying over people's heads, as it is a decommissioned power plant, and technically we're in military airspace when we're there, and the military has granted me access to that airspace. So, why don't we go ahead and we'll get flying. You may hear the occasional walkie-talkie racket in the background. We are close to the runway path of Martin State Airport. Like, there's a altitude restriction, like It actually, I think it's been extended because I don't remember it being this close to the dam. But basically, as soon as we go south of the dam, altitude has to drop to 150 feet as we are in the path of the runway at Martin's. I remember it being farther away before, so I guess they extended it. So we'll just have to be a little bit wary of that when I go out past the dam. We'll just have to keep the altitude a little low. And of course, if you've watched before, you know the app will yell at me to remind me. Let's see, make sure everything's still working. Looks like it is. Get back over to chat. There's Phil G. What's up? Okay, let's see. What can you see on the screen? That's what you can see. I already have Mavis fired up and connected, so let's remember how to screencast. Oh, another thing. I was watching the last video, and again, somehow I missed the audio switch. So every time this thing was beeping, I had the volume turned down when it does like the red whoop, 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 whoop thing. I couldn't hear it because I had my phone volume turned down, but I forgot that when this screencasts, it grabs the audio from the phone. So I didn't realize it the whole time, like when we were doing the hike thing at Marshy Point, that all you heard was all that beeping and shit, and my apologies. But I did flick the switch this time. Audio is off, microphone is on. So hopefully that is a non-issue. Let me move me up to there. And why does the screen keep acting like it's... Oh, okay, it's the... I thought my screen was trying to dim, but it's the exposure adjusting to the grass in the face. Land here's pretty level, should be good to take off. Let me... Okay, yeah, you can actually see on the broadcast. I didn't know you could see the switches, that's cool though. You can actually see everything I'm doing. That's fine. Well, you can't see this because that's on the other phone. Where the hell is that? Chat. Cheers. And it's going to be a great flight as long as you don't get blown around too much. So, looks like we're clear to go. Let's rock and roll. I always check my props. I need to show again.
Take off.
We are at Martin State. I already got clearance for that. Alright, and away we go. See if I can keep the sun off of my screen. There are a lot of birds in the water today, so we'll try not to aggravate them too much, as birds and propellers are typically a, I guess we'll call a negative combination, a less than optimal combination. Thank you, Furbear. Weather's pretty good. It's a little windy. It's a little chilly, but it's not too bad. If you look, pretty sure the icon was different last time. The RC icons up in the top right. The RC, the obstacle avoidance, and the satellite. They all got a little bit of a change from last time. I'm not sure why that was a critical change to make, but if that's what they want to do, that's fine. So here we are. This is the water I drink from. Or, well, the source of the water I drink from.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
And last time we were here was late June, early July, I think. So it was a lot greener. did see a couple things I wanted to look at. Like what that white thing over there is. I think I'm actually getting ready to fly right over top of it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I keep forgetting. Really need to get better at hitting the record button. I also need to get better because I'm down to 50 minutes of storage on the card. I really need to dump the contents of the card. You get a good flight here. That looks pretty awesome. Oh, and, ooh, why is my horizon that far off? Wow. Can you see that? Like, everything's a little tilted? That's probably because of the rain. Or, the wind. I guess we'll see. That's gonna
Fly cautiously.
be interesting in post. It looks lower than 100 some feet. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. Is this also in FPV mode? I feel like this is in FPV mode. I'm pretty sure I just saw FPV mode. Bypass. Oh, there was an update, so a lot of my settings are going to be a little weird, I bet. That's in follow. That's interesting. I wonder if it's because it took off. Ooh, it may be because it took off from a spot that wasn't level. Let's do a spin. Let's see if it'll orient itself. Oh, okay, actually that seems to have kind of sorted it out. It's still recording, whatever. Alright, there's the birch. It is still a little crooked. Now we'll see what happens on the next battery. I'll hand launch it. And we're actually getting very close to 150 feet elevation. As I said, once you go over this dam, I'll put it right at 148. Let's see what kind of warnings it pops up. Hopefully it doesn't decide it wants to text me and show my cell phone number like this app occasionally does.
Aircraft entered altitude zone.
There you go. That says 492. What? Hold on. I'm gonna pop the map real quick here. Come on. There you go. Big map. There we go. See, there is an altitude zone. That's what the gray is limited altitude. On one map, it shows me that's only to 150 feet, but this is saying 500 feet. I mean, I'll stick with what DJI is telling me because they are ultimately in control. So we'll leave the map showing. I guess I'll go up. It's better for reception anyway. Should probably also face the drone. We'll keep it around 200. And if this is your first time here, there's actually two dams. This is the original dam. And then, like, Baltimore got bigger. Maryland needed more water, and they built the Loch Raven Dam. Then they built the Loch Raven Dam bigger, and then they built it bigger again. And there is somebody else that has walked up. If you can hear the music in the background, probably going to give me a copyright strike. That's fine. Let's see. There's like a snooty, well, not snooty, one of them. Yeah, fuck it, I'll call it snooty. Bar, nightclub, restaurant deals up here. This is Loch Raven Drive. Don't want to fly over the road. Ooh, there's a little bit of latency. Tiny bridge. I'm going to turn. let me pop up to what is supposedly still a proper altitude. I'm going to cross the street. As funny as it sounds, you have to cross the street like a person because you cannot drive over vehicles and people. So I typically just put it in sport mode when nobody's around and just zing it over. Okay. We are across the street. Let's see if we can get a shot of both the dams. Getting really good distance today. Hold on. The land is rising. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not going to crash into anything if I'm going sideways. Let's see here. Ah, the trees kind of bork that up a little bit. How can we get this? Let me kind of... That's not too bad. Bring that down. Do I want to get Sky in the picture? We'll do two. Let's get one. I can't get Sky in the picture. The horizon's all fucked up. Alright, let's stop recording. Where's the stop button? There it is. I'm a little rusty. Let's switch that over to whatever picture format we're at. 48. Go. Let's get that horizon out of there. Oh, no, now the horizon's straight now. What the fuck is going on with this thing? I don't know. Well, let's get a picture there. So, and I'm running no ND filters today because it's like a winter sun, not really the summer sun. It's just don't feel like I need it to be that bright. Let's do this as well. That's kind of a good picture. Can I stretch that a little bit? That's alright. Let me see how the horizon looks. Horizon isn't horrible. We can also flip that. Well, as you can see, if you look in the lower left, you can see she is hovering sideways. Well, sideways just probably 10 degrees. Just to hold steady against the wind, so not too bad. Oh, you can see the waves coming up there. Look at that. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm flying on battery 4 today. Battery 4 a few months ago had an error while flying. So I did a software update on it. And I've only been using it for initial test flights to get authorization, like so I don't dox myself and shit. And just low-level testing. Well, everything's been fine, so we are right now flying on battery 4. I think I've said something about that in one of the last videos as well. That I had issues with 4 in the past, but it seems like everything's good. There's an outlet from, that's a higher elevation. There's lots of, obviously, if there's reservoirs, lots of, what do they call it, aquifer rock or whatever? Rock that absorbs water. So you get a lot of rundown over there. Oh, you know we gotta take this picture. Get a little more centered. Click. Let me open that exposure up. Glasses off, we can get a better idea of the exposure. Let me open that exposure up a little bit. Let's go. Yeah. Alright. You guys take a look at that. Right here, I'll get you closer so it's a little more interesting. And then I'm going to see what's up with chat. Centered it right on that log. What's up with chat? So I got my coffee, drank my coffee. Scruff. Yeah, I actually shaved up a little bit yesterday. Finally got a little bit tidy. Skywalker. Hey, what's up, Andrew Martin? Hello from Scotland. Good to see you. Are there any bears in these woods? As far as I know, no four-legged ones, only the occasional two-legged. I bother with the chats when I have attention to spare. Fly cautiously, yeah, as opposed to flying like a bald head. Double dam, yep. I always think it's Patrick Warburton. Yeah, I could see that. We're both pretty droney. Haha, no pun intended or whatever. And yes, she is fighting to win. Yes, she is. Let me get a video of this. Oh, that's good. That's a great zoom level. Are we centered? We got 4K on. Come on, right in the middle. It's drifting because of the wind. That's fine. Just gonna sit here for a minute. I'm not trying to bore you. But, just some bitchin' video. There's a way to make that a background. Probably is. I should say there's a way to make that because anything I use Windows for anymore is gaming and video editing. Just too annoyed by all the goddamn bugs. Oh. Where's the broadcast thing? How am I broadcast? Like, how's it look? How's it sound? Why isn't the broadcast thing up? The thing that shows you the speed? I don't know where that is, and I don't want to click in a weird spot. What if I click the camera? What if I scroll? Oh, no, that changes camera stuff. Okay. Alright. Let's let it go for a full minute. Can you see that it's... Yeah, you can see my record button. Okay. There's a minute of that. Alright, let's just do some general recording now. How much time we got? We should probably start getting a little bit closer, and then we can go explore the logs. I can see the logs from here. Dun, 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 dun. It's a much bigger log than the one that was here last time. And I'm wondering if that has anything to do with this tree, because it looks like part of this tree fell off. Like my screen get... Oh, okay. See, my screen got oddly bright, but it's because the sunshine just hit it. I'll go ahead and bring her in, and put a new battery on, and we'll go explore the edge of the dam. And probably get, see if anyone's interested in droning. Let's see, we're on battery 4. Oh, of course it gets light. Yeah, I've been practicing. I haven't flown in a little while, but I'm getting back into it. I'm actually streaming right now.
Oh, that was smooth, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be here for a while. I'll be here for a while. That was my first battery. Yeah, there's really nowhere to put a dead cat on the phone. I was thinking the same thing. Let's get everything there we go. Okay, hopefully taking off a little more level will be more useful this time. Let's not take off into a tree.
Has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Mike keeps reminding me of that. Like, I am fully aware. Alright, let's go, yeah, that. I may have to recalibrate something with this firmware update. Let me get some recording. Let's go check the dam out. Alright, where are we at here? What's up, Mr. Log? I feel like there's like something there that stuff always gets called on in that one spot. Maybe that's like one of the higher points of the dam. Or maybe it's slightly lower than the rest of the dam. So things tend to go towards it. Let's go into slow mode, shall we? So here's the dam. Try not to get too cray-cray, because it is windy, but you can get some cool views from this part of this, from this view. Especially like if you were to start a stream right here and be like, oh, hey everybody, let's see what's going on. Hey, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, don't mind me. Whee. There's a cool spot to do observations as well. That is over here. You can walk down to that area and hang out. I've gotten some pretty cool pictures from there. Like going right up to the corner, right at the crosshairs, and just shining the camera up. Now I do have to be careful as I am below the trees. Here's the time. I'm pretty sure that's every time that they've upgraded the dam. It's those years. Like I think it was built in 1914, and then upgraded those years. Let me stop that. Get a good picture. Are we on 48? We are not. Let's get one at 48. Let's get one at single. Alright, and back to video. Oh, wrong button. Let's go back to recording. City and water, the perfect drone. Yeah. Yeah, don't land. No, I'm definitely not going to land on it. Don't know that anybody would really appreciate that. Alright, where are we at? 20 feet elevation. That is actually about 25 over the dam. You can see the shadow. Let's bring this up to 0. How high am I? I am that high. I'm sorry, my drone is that high. I am not high. Let's not crash into... It'll start increasing in elevation once I get too close, supposedly. Oh, that's close enough. Where are we at? Oh, okay, I can see her. Yeah, she's good. Dun, dun, dun. So usually the warnings go off, I think they start at 2 meters and they stop you at 1 meter. As far as like running into the wall. click. That's kind of annoying that it doesn't stay on the last one you use when you flick it. Let's see, let's pop up a little bit. See, when the sun's on this side of the dam, you can kind of see down the wall, but it's just past. I'm not gonna go too much over into the control area, but there's like, I guess for overflow purposes, like they got this big ass wall over here, yeah, or door. Like, see, is anybody here? Okay, oh no, there is somebody over there. Let me pop it up. See that door right there? Like, that is an actual gate to close, I guess, in last ditch effort once everything else is underwater. Oh shit, my chat screen's not updating. Hold on. Wow. There's a wiki under Loch Raven that has the history. Yeah, there's, when they built these reservoirs, I think it was the first upgrade in 1914. It's when they actually had to flood an entire town called Warren. That is north of here. We're in normal mode, no wonder rain mode. Or slow mode. But just north of where we're standing, I don't know if they necessarily have the range to get there. But they actually had the town of Warren. Apparently, like, for a while, the schoolhouse flagpole was sticking out of the water, depending on the tide, but I think that finally rotted away. Apparently, there's still entire buildings underneath the water. You're not really going to be able to get high enough to see the entire reservoir, huh? Well, let's see how close we can get to seeing the main part. Which is ahead of us. Where is my range extender? That might help at this point. Range extender engaged. Oh, you kind of see it up there. But the water you see here is nothing. Like, this is a tiny, tiny bit of the actual reservoir up here. Like, this was the valley.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Yeah, I know. Like, this is the valley that filled up, well, that they chose to block. And then the valley just emptied out into these, I guess they would have been plains at the time. Can't get any higher, but you can kind of see it off there in the distance. Well, so much trees around, it's funny that just trees are enough to really knock out your Wi-Fi reception. Starting to lose a little bit of signal. Well, there is, yeah, again, forget to record. See, while I still have some control, there's the main reservoir up there, and it goes over in that direction too, behind those trees. Like, it is big. Let's see how much closer I can get before I lose. One thing, I have return to home set to like 229 feet, which is fine for where I'm at. But as you can see, stuff is higher here. But if all else fails, when return to home kicks in, it does, oh, you can just about see it. It will not lower itself for return to home. It will just stay at its current altitude. While I still have some control, let's do a quick scan. see if I can get any closer. Oh, and the other thing that doesn't help is there are power lines around here as well. Of course, you know what? Technically, if I need to stay 400 feet above ground level, not in launch site, I can go higher.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
But then I gotta fuck with myself. You know what? I can legally go higher because I am not at 400 feet. So I'm gonna take it up to, I'll give it an extra 100 feet because I am over high land. And that may give us some better reception. Oh, look at that, 2 bars already.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
We'll call that 480. Now you can see a little bit more of it. This is what's nice about being a commercially licensed pilot. You have to learn this stuff. And then sometimes it comes in handy. Wow, that is a really good view. I like this shot. And you can see it goes off in that direction. And this area here, like that little bridge right there, you can drive across and you do like picnicking all along this coast here, or well, coast beat bank, I guess you call it. People hang out up there. I am not in XE because I am ground level. Don't worry about the warning. Maximum, yeah, there we go. No, I am flying legal. It's just if I leave this area, I will need to lower my altitude because I will no longer be above land. That's the only reason why I can go higher, because I know I'm at least at 100 feet elevation land right here. And you can see over there, like it just keeps going. Like it is big. The closer you get, I guess, the more you can better judge the depth or the width of it.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Oh my God, look at her. She was almost 45 degrees trying to hover there. Look in the lower left. I don't know if, in case you don't know, there's 2 little dashes on either side of the blue thing. That's her level. So she is struggling right now. Let's go ahead and move it. Pretty good picture for this far away, though. I think I'm going to go over here a little bit. I'm going to have to drop the altitude a little bit. So I may lose signal. As long as I stay over these woods, I can stay at 460. I'll drop a pinch. Go ahead and take a look if we can. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, look, you can see it even goes off in that direction. Like it is, we're very thirsty here. Medical marijuana is legal in Maryland, so we're very thirsty. There's a little island that sits out there in the middle of nowhere. Yep, there she goes. Don't worry, she'll be back. There she is. Another thing, when you're this far out with a drone, with a good drone, I should say, or at least a decent drone, most of the time the antennas are in the back legs. So if you have weak signal going out, back up before you turn around. Otherwise, you'll turn around and your antennas will be farther away from you with the aircraft in between you and them. So that's why I'm backing it up a little bit. And as you can see, the signal quality is just up and down as you're moving around, but that's all right. We'll follow the river on back. There's a birdie. Oh, shit, let me drop my altitude back down as I'm coming to river level. And another exception to the 400-foot rule is if you're doing, as long as you're in an airspace where you are allowed to go over, 400 or 500 feet, like you're not too close to an airport or restricted airspace or whatever, you can go up to 400 feet over a structure or tower. Like these power lines here. I got a decent amount of battery. Let me zing over. Let's see, where's the close one? That's probably the closest one right there. I could legally go in this airspace, I can legally go up to 400 feet over one of these towers. Because it is also in the, like, airspace, airplanes have to clear towers as well. And airplanes' lower airspace limit is like 500 feet, unless you're coming in for a landing or you have, I guess there's other exceptions to that. But it is a neat little thing that you can do if you're a commercial pilot. Don't think you can do that if you're recreation only. I feel like that changed. I mean, even at this point, you can see I am pretty close to land, so I can go higher. Let's see what the signal does as I get close to the power lines. Electromagnetic interference can sometimes get a little weird. But yeah, like at this point, as long as I stay within 400 feet of this pylon, I can go 400 feet over it. Which you would very much just do by, like, figuring out, you know, set your gimbal to level. Get roughly, you know, get level with the top of it, and then make your mark and go from there. But I'm not going to bother, because I have no use for that. And there's houses there, and I don't feel like dealing with the possibility of, you know. We can just zing around for a little bit. Convenience stores next to every pot store. Hell yeah, just about. Flying directly into the sun. Fun stuff. Oh yeah, I'd love to be able to get a pizza and 2 pre-rolls. It's a good way to start off the night. Well, we're only on our second battery. I think I've been here longer. I hope this doesn't get too boring. There are a lot of birds out there. Let's see if I can get past them. Bring my altitude down as we are coming closer. We'll get to about 200 feet. Actually, you know what? Let's, at this point, I know I am clear. So let's just do this. Drop it down a little bit more. Get a little bit more out over the water. Since I am at a slightly lower elevation, make sure I stay over the trees and do not make another blooper reel. Alright. See how the birds were like. They're in this direction. Oh, there they are. Birdies. I don't know what kind of birdies they are. No fish, but I can show you some birds. See what's below us. I don't want to land on one and piss somebody off. I do not feel like we are at... Oh no, maybe we are. Probably that is the right elevation. What is that? Are you seeing that? Oh, and where are we in relation to the world? Yeah, we're kind of in the middle. Not like dead center, but like we're out there. What was that? Okay. Whoa. What's that? Oh, okay, that's the birds. Alright. Hold on, what is this thing over here? Let's find it again. Shit. It is not moving. Well, I can hear Mavis fighting the wind. You can also see a bunch of big ass birds flying towards her. I'm gonna see where those turkey vultures go. Because they're really fucking close to Mavis. Let's see if they're following.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
Calm down. Alright, let's bring her back. God damn. How are we going to figure out where that... Oh, I can figure out where that was with the map. Let's see. Yeah, it was right around that point. Alright, we'll go back there in a minute. There's a lot of birds down low now. Boop. Go over these birds. And there's a bunch of people here again. Calm down. Careful when you're catching if it's windy. She can go wild on you. Every fucking time, dude. Shut up. It's okay. My knee is getting wet. Battery number 2. I didn't even think to check the horizon on that second battery. There's a lot of birds out there. I guess while we're a crashed UFO, maybe. Upside down car. It was still occupied. There we go. Return to Scruff. Return to Scruff. Alright, let's get. Oh, sorry, gimbal. Finger was on it. Make sure it has sorted itself. It has not. It is locked.
Fly cautiously.
Now it's holding. Let me power down and power back on. My finger was on the motor. As I was holding it, shouldn't be a big deal. Boot up and do the gimbal dance. Unless there's a problem. Start up. Dance the gimbal. Zoop, 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 zoop. Alright. I don't know if you can tell, but the propeller, like here's my nose. The propeller is like this far away when I launch like this. That's why you see me lean back a little bit. Okay, we're holding level. So we'll see no trees above me. Tripod, and let's go.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Ooh, holy shit, a bird almost took me out. Where are you going, bird? Alright. Seagull almost took me out right there. Oh yeah, we need to go find that thing. Let's see. That thing was over here. There it is. Don't see any birds in the area, that's good. So the thing in the water was around that point in my previous path. So somewhere around here. Let's see if we can find it again. I drop down some. Head in that direction. Birdies. She's definitely fighting the wind. When I'm pushing forward, she's like a little lurchy. Where's that thing at? Drop down a little more. Can I? Oh, okay, I'm on tripod. That's why it's taking so fucking long. Where's that thing? Get over here. Was that it? Nah. It was close to here, I thought. I see birds. Stupid birds. Damn. I can't see it. I guess if someone see... God, I'm getting almost fucking dizzy. Where is the gimbal? Okay. I'm still horizontal, that's good. Jeez. Where is the thing? Is it this way? Damn. There's no way to set waypoints in this, which sucks. Would have loved it when I would have go boop and drop a marker. Now I'm going to fly around and hopefully not crash into any trees. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's get a little closer. Oh, damn. Damn. That sucks. Sorry, folks. Maybe we can accidentally find it again. Let's see. I was creeping up on the birds coming from the south side. Where are all the birds at? Okay, that's the far pack. Where's the closer pack? Are they over here? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, no, there's the... Okay, maybe they pop up over these birds. Oh, no, that... I don't know. Fuck. Damn. Sorry if this is now boring you. I just would really love to figure out where that thing went. Dang. Maybe if I side cruise. See something? I feel like I was a lot lower though. It's just hampering the search. Okay, well it definitely wasn't here because we weren't flying here. So let's just cruise the coast a little slower so we can actually see something. Because it sucks, I gotta look at a 5-inch screen, and you guys have much bigger. I was using the other remote, apparently, that actually has HDMI output. But that one doesn't have as good a range. Maybe I should be scanning this way, because that's the previous flight path. Hold on. Before I just bore the shit out of everybody here, let me figure out how to use a goddamn map again. Okay, so that was there, that was over there, that was all. I think that was it. That is the area, because that's where I flew off and then came home. So it is at that. It is around this general area. Woo, easy. Going sideways into trees and shit. Gunfire in the distance. Oh, I don't see shit anymore. Damn. I thought it was pretty obvious from the height we were at. I didn't think we were up super high or anything. What? Oh, okay. Bunch of birds coming in from it. I was like, what the hell was that? It was Jimmy. Yeah, it may have been Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, I could totally. Yeah. He figured out that we saw him and he took off. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Gimbal up. Look around. Gimbal down. Make sure I'm not like directly over it. Back up a little bit. Well, sorry folks. I think the battery and the birds got the better of us on that one. Like, here's the original flight path. And we are pretty much right over it.
Fly cautiously.
Ooh, what's up? There's an air. I'm at 36 feet. I think I am good. Except if I crash into a tree. Alright, well, I'm not going to sit here all day looking for something. Fucking hell. Alright, well, let's see. We are here. I'll keep in mind that there is a monster somewhere in the dam that we will perhaps hunt down one day. Yeah, I know, I'm still looking. Dang. I don't know. The biggest fascination there is just the fact that the water here is fucking deep. So wherever the hell that was, I don't know. Let's see how the wind's doing. It's not too windy out. It does feel like it's died down a little bit. The lights changed. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you mean like the warning booby lights? We're on tripod. We are like majorly just chill cruising. Let's switch that over. I guess like last time, we'll do a battery of a little bit of FPV in one of these batteries. Is that birds? That is birds. That is brave birds. Where you go? Where you go? Oh, now they know I'm fucking with them. Are we on sport? Yeah, okay. It sounds like we are. Back off throttle just a pinch. So we are flying directly into the wind. That's why we are not reaching 40 miles an hour. But you also don't want to strain your motors and fry your batteries. So let's see. What happens if I turn around? The wind is coming this way. That way? That way? I'm trying to fly with the wind using the attitude meter on the lower left. This is a cool place to drive as well. The roads through here are very windy and twisty. That's like the maintainer place. But I actually learned to drive back here. This is where I would go to do like just messing around, driving, zinging around here and there, just having fun. Lots of fun on a bike, let me tell you. Back off the throttle a little bit. I am over 400 feet, but I am not over 400 feet ground level. Oh, the sunlight. Gotcha. I think the exposure is just getting a little wackadoo here and there. Face the drone. Is that the other parking spot? Yeah. It's like they got all this like spots here, unless they've changed it. Last time I was here, they got all these spots right there where it just makes beautiful parking spots, but they got like these tiny little don't park here signs, and then like you get tickets. But it kind of looks like there's just a shitload of people parked there. So I'm guessing that's changed. Let's see. Let's change our resolution. Let's see. Let me put us in the crosshair. Like those two cars right there, that one and that one, they probably have tickets on them because they're blocking the gate. But last time I was here, I parked like in this area and I got a ticket. There's a lot of people parked there. Like, I feel like that's probably parking is allowed there now. And what the hell? Where does that go? Well, let me fix that zoom there. That just goes off. I can't get close enough to see. I guess that's just another trail or something. Can't really tell. Let me see if I can get any closer. Let me face the drone a little more. There we go. What's so special about that place? Well, don't think we're going to get far enough back to find out. Zoom, 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 zoom. Weak antennas. Zoom, nope, zoom. It's too far away to receive the command, I think. Well, it did zoom. It just keeps on going. I don't know. Maybe I'll check Google Maps later. See if that actually goes anywhere, if it's just kind of there. Wow, what the hell exposure? Oh, okay. Oh, come on back. Let me back this thing up so I can get some signal. Oh yeah, we are on sport mode. There you go, 40 miles an hour coming back, 42. Yeah, now we're going with the wind. Okay. Drop back down. As we get close to the water, just not fly over the road. Where are we going here? Let's go back to 4K. It's 4K 30. Don't bother doing 4K 60 on these things. Like, the amount of, like, it is a bitch to fucking edit doing 4K 60. I guess that's H260, like the best version of H265. That's a lot of birdies. It is a motherfucker to edit. Let me switch this. See how close I can get. I'm not trying to annoy them. Where's my other function button? Oh man, my fucking thumbs are almost frozen. Alright, let me get a little farther away from trees. Drop down. Oh, I'm still in fucking sport mode. Yeah, let's calm that down a little bit. Let me get that out of the way. Okay, so I'm cutting off the end there. Let's see. This is kind of a long flock. So if we diagonal that shit. Okay. A little closer. Are we still in there? Picture. Oh shit, wrong button. There we go. A 48 megapixel. Bam. Okay. Make sure I'm still over water. Sorry, that button is the auto up, auto down gimbal deal. So I'd love to get like cool pictures of birds and stuff, but they do not like drones. I've gotten kind of close. Well, Christ, when I was at Fort Carroll, there's nothing but birds at Fort Carroll. I was actually coming within feet of some of them. But I was cautious. I mean, I was talking to them. I was asking them to move, and, you know, saying, excuse me. They couldn't hear me. That's the next thing we need in drone. Two-way, well, I mean, they have two-way communications, but a good two-way communication system. Take a look at the. Let's get that exposure. There we go. And drone is behind me now. Normal battery is. I think this is going to be good for one shot here, and then we're going to have to bring it on home. Typically shouldn't let LiPo batteries get below 10%, well, 10-15% kind of deal. They do not typically like that. Come on, just about where I want it. Let's just still got that little bit up
Battery
top.
level is low. The aircraft will go to the home
this
point
picture
in
shut up.
10 seconds.
Cool. Alright. All that just to get a picture. That's fine now. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. Or we'll do one more. Ooh, God, just don't feel like having a wet knee, you know what I mean? Oh. Do one more battery pack here. And then I'm going to go warm up. Hope everybody's enjoying. Ah, crap. Which pack did I just grab? 5? Yep. Hopefully this coming spring, summer, whatever, we'll have some fresh destinations so I don't bore everybody by going to the same parks all the time. We'll see. I'm also not trying to drive, like, to the middle of fucking nowhere, because we still need cell phone reception, too. It's a good stream. Scruff, thanks, voice. Coffee. 2-way analog audio, yeah. Like, if I had a Matrice 600, I could just strap a pack to it, but... Hey, Lori, good to see you. Yes, I am out and about. And it's scary when obstacles start to see you, or robots see you as an obstacle. Yes, definitely considered an obstacle by these things. Alright, let's get our hand launch on. One of these days I'll have to figure out how to show you how I launch these things. I mean, like, the back of the prop is, I mean, like they're close. Just looks funny. All right.
Take off.
I really don't understand why he keeps giving me a warning about Martins. Usually only does that once per session. So I'll record some footage. I have no idea where this is going, like as far as the view goes, but I kind of like how it's panning, so I'm just going to hold it. Slowly let go of the gimbal. Slowly turn. That wasn't very slow.
Aircraft entered altitude zone.
I'm in tripod doing 14 miles an hour. Good lord, it is windy as fuck up there. Tripod mode or slow mode has a speed limit of 11 miles an hour, and I was just doing, what, 22? So there's definitely a healthy breeze. We're at 300 feet. Let's go look at the little dam again. There's like houses and shit over there. Well, yeah, Fur Bear, but the problem is my camera on a tripod is also my flight controller. I have to, like... I guess... I wonder how it would look if I launched backwards. I mean, I guess it would just look the same as when I catch. There's a bunch of birds hanging out down there, too. Forget how tall that one is. I'm feeling like it's less than 20 feet, though. Let me double check here. Yeah, I thought I might have been over some trees. Let's get a little picture here. Not too far over because there are trees. Video's going. You know what? Give me a second here. Let me get like a little bit of video of this one going. Like I got the big one earlier. I'm telling you, like I would love to figure out how to make that an animated background in Linux Mint. I'll have to see if they can do that. Like if it was like 10 degrees warmer out, like I would just spend all day here. This bird's just sitting on the edge of the big dam, just like chilling. Must be nice to be able to fly. Ooh, she drifted a little bit. Alright. Got good video. Let's get... Now it's holding the 48 megapixel settings. I wonder if something's weird with the firmware. And you can see I'm not very far away. I'm only about a half a mile away, but I'm losing signal because I'm under... Like I'm under the canopy of trees, so there's nothing but trees in between me and Mavis right now. Let me look down again. How... like I am clear down. I'm actually leaning forward, like my phone is parallel to the ground now to try and point the antennas like directly at Mavis through the trees. That's kind of cool. Click. Straight down, I think. They look like little boats. Let me straighten around here, just that little pinch. Alright, bear with me here. Like, this is kind of neat. I want to get a little bit of video of... Ooh! Video brings it in nice and tight. That's nice. Hold on, let me get about a minute of that. Sorry, Scruff Dog, gotta go. Needs must be as the devil dries. Or need a crap night. Okay, well, good to see you stopping by. I'm a little bit off now. I'll be here, hold on, let me know this is a reset point. I'll be here in probably next week and in a couple weeks. Come on, straighten up. That a little too much. Dang. Alright. Let me get about 20. I feel like it's still a little bit off. I think she's just drifting from the wind. Yeah. I'll have to... If I do anything with this, I'll have to screw with it and post. Alright. If I can get 20 seconds without it drifting. Let me see if I can get it to 1:20. It's starting to twist already. That's alright. I'll figure it out. Minute 21. Alright. Okay. Let me flick out back the picture. We are Are we too far? No, okay. Let's see how close we can get. Probably pretty close. Wow, you can actually see the brickwork. That's cool. Can I get a picture? I can. Like we are below the level of the big dam now. Pretty close to the little dam. I have no idea how close this is. But there's a duck. Let me back up a little bit. Alright, duck, you're literally the center of attention. Good luck. Duck, duck. Duck, duck. Can I keep going? Wow. My only concern right now is just signal strength. That's cool. He like literally just walked into the water and started swimming. Neat. That's not a bad picture. I can get that stupid car out of it. All right, just a pinch of the coast. Let that car get out of there. I'll get a picture here. Mallard. Click. Okay. Pop it up. Let's see where we're at. You know what? That's rocks. Let's go to this end. Pardon me, everyone. Let me click this into slow mode so the props aren't quite as bird annoying. Visual sensors blocked. It's probably because the sun is directly in them. $18.81. I'm gonna look down that hole in a minute because I have never seen that shit and that looks fucking awesome. I'm guessing that's one of like the bypass thingies. And click. Nice. Hey Rob, good to see you. That's right, yeah, I think you said you had something to do today. Did I already tell you that if Dave from Spectrum DIY is still here, I think like tomorrow is his birthday? I know I was going to say something, but I can't remember if I did. But if I didn't, and you're still here, Dave, happy birthday. Hey, car. What is going on in here? Take a picture now. Because I've noticed a lot of times I can't see detail, but when I get home and I blow that shit up, you can see detail in the dark. Like some of the stack pictures I took at the power plant, you can see like rocks and shit, and like you can actually see to the bottom if you look close enough. I don't want to drop anymore. I don't know how low that fence is. Click. Of course, I say that, all I gotta do is move forward. Make sure, see what I'm over top of. Nothing. Let's see if I can get any lower. Let me move forward a little. Oh, there is water down there. So that must be the, I don't even know what they call those systems. I guess the holy shit valve, relief. Would that be part of the relief system? Or maybe that's just part of the gathering system. I have no idea how dams work. Like, I honestly don't totally understand how we get our water from dams. Like, are there just big ass pipes underneath? Hey, everybody. Let's see what's over here. I wonder if there's people like realize I'm just like chilling right here. That's a lot. Is that all? Is that every one of those a valve? I feel like I should start learning about dams. There's people like carrying on. Somebody just pointed at me. It's just like a whole nice old architecture, yeah. Well, there's a little ladder. That's cool. Oh, those are chained together. Let's get a picture. Let's see if those people have gone into Karen mode or if they're just carrying on. Oh, they're just rolling up in the bitch. Alright, that's cool. Let me get a... Actually, I wanted to go... Is that a... Oh, that's a drop gate right there. Oh, shit, son. I can see the tracks. That's gotta be what that is. Let me get a picture of it so I can look at it later. But I'm guessing in that darkness, there is a fucking gate. I'll try to get down a little bit more. Cool. Alright, let's see if I've sketched out the people again. I'm waiting to find them like standing under me trying to grab the drone or something weird. I don't know where they went. They were right there. I'm still over the gate, but let me pop up a little bit. Maybe they're just down there. Yep. Okay. They're fine. Alright, let's go, let's bring our ass over to the, big dam. Bring the altitude up a little bit. I don't want to get too close to that water and have this do one of its weird loss of altitude things. It is getting chilly out. Where do we want that? Right about there. Whew. Normal. I am inspecting it, basically, yeah. Just expecting the old dam. I really need to work on my smoothness of the controls, but it's kind of hard when your fingers are frozen. I always love doing that kind of a shot. Level out. Just gonna try and make this a long shot going up towards the bigger reservoir. Wow, there are a lot of birds right there. Oh yeah, there are. They should be fine. My back's getting cold. That's never good. My back's all fucked up. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the last pack. I'm actually starting to finally shiver a little bit. Get too cold and it gets too complicated and difficult to control the aircraft. So, this will be the last flight for today. Hey Kevin, glad you can make it. Hey, there's Crash. Sluice. Ah, sluice. Yes, thank you, Crash. Sluice. Can't wait to get home. I may actually do a stream once with some of these pictures, like I said, with the power. God, fucking shivering. With the power plant pictures, how you can see. I may do a hey, let's look for weird shit in pictures thing where we can play with the colors and stuff. If I do that, I'll probably do it live because I'm sure some of you know a lot more about Photoshop than I do, and you can probably tell me where all the cooler filters are for looking for shit. Signal's holding up amazingly well for 150 feet. Wind doesn't seem to be too bad. So far, this has been a pretty smooth run. Looks like we're about to lose signal, but that's cool. Post, that'd be a good time to fade out. Of course, the other thing to remember here too is as what you're seeing degrades, the camera on the drone is still recording at 4K. I actually brought the altitude down just a pinch. Whoa, that was a bird. Did you see that? Man, the signal's just going. That's great. Oh, there we go. Perfect timing. Go ahead, bring it up. Back it up. Oop. Up. Let's go ahead and bring it up before I back up anymore. All right, go 300 feet. Spin her around. Zing. And go. Yeah, I usually have hand warmers around, but actually I should have grabbed a different jacket. I didn't realize the wind was going to cut through this much. Luckily, I put on an undershirt, which I've really only started doing in the past few months. Wearing a tank top underneath my shirt really helps keep the breeze off your back when you're working outside. So I got that on, a t-shirt, and then my hoodie. I just should have brought something more with a hard shell on it than soft shell hoodie for better wind, but that's okay. Still want to get to a place that has a lot of open fields and shit. Well, kind of open. To show you like some of the weird features that you can do with the camera, like the different selfies. Like I've done it a couple times here and there, but most of the time when I'm places where there's shit overhead, like fields where there's like lights, you know, sports lighting above the head, or trees, or you know, aliens getting in the way, you know, shit like that. So I know I keep doing this shot, but I really like this shot. I can hear her. I don't know if you can hear that. Fighting the wind. Oh yeah, look, she's going straight, and you can see how she's sideways trying to go straight. I love that gimbal. I can still hear her fighting. How's my kitty? Jeff is doing okay. He's on Keppra now,
Aircraft
which is
entered altitude zone.
kitty anti-seizure medicine.
Battery level is
He got
low.
pretty
the
used to
aircraft
it.
will go to the home point in 10
Pretty
seconds.
easily. Yeah, we'll call that. He seems to be his old self again. Seems to be doing pretty good. Hold on. He hasn't had any seizures since, so we're pretty hopeful that that he'll be good to go. Wow, that is way out. But he got used to the medicine pretty quick, which was nice. Hold on a sec. Just because there's different lighting. Get another. I like the shot with the trees. Shadow there. Back up a little bit. Straighten it out. Alright. Let's get her home. Rum, 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 rum. Skirt. Doom, doom. Easy. There you go. Alright. Gimbal. Other way. Actually, you know what? I don't want to run this battery while I'm bullshitting because I end up talking too much. Anyway, so let me kill that. Save the battery. Set her down. Oh. Hit this button here and turn screencast off. There we go. Oh, sorry, I should have warned you. Alright. Well, that's Loch Raven, a little slice of it. I do one day want to get to the big part and do a stream from there. I was looking at some of the cellular maps, and it doesn't seem like there's great signal strength over there. But I'll get over there one of these days and we'll give it a shot anyway. And I'd also like to get to that spot. I don't know, I think I pointed it out. Up in the big reservoir, there's this little tiny, like, 3-tree island. Wouldn't mind just going to see a look at, just to see, like, what's there. And I know, I think I said 2 weeks ago that this week was going to be Honeygo, hiking and droning, but decided to go to the dam instead. I don't know. Let's see, what's up with chat? Seizure-free kitty, yes. Fur bear, numbers, canal locks. There's no canals nearby in Maryland. They don't know how to do that. Can you make a portable Wi-Fi hotspot with a cellular booster? Possibly, but then I gotta buy it. So I don't know how much these things even cost. But it is going to be the biggest problem I run into is getting cellular signal at the coolest, like, park places. I'd like to get down into the city a little bit more, like do some, like, exploring and, like, city stuff, but Baltimore ain't doing real good right now. I'm not real. There's just a lot of problems down there, and it's not one thing. It's not one this or one. It's just everything in Baltimore is going to shit. Fucking politicians stealing all the money, ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing, all this false investing, insider trading bullshit, and fucking nothing gets fixed, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, sorry. I will try to get down into some sort of city area, just look at cool architecture, or just somewhere with architecture. Maybe Fort Howard. Fort Howard would probably be cool in the snow. Which is the other disappointing thing, is there hasn't been any great opportunities for snow this year. Because when it snowed, it's either been rain with it, or been windy as fuck, or 20 degrees, and fingers in gloves and all that just ain't good for flying a drone when it's that cold. But anyway, I guess that's about it, folks. Next week, like I said, I'll probably do a project stream for a while. That might be more of a surprise thing as it's scheduled, you know, like half hour to an hour beforehand, just kind of see what time availability I have, and then in a couple weeks we'll probably be at the power plant again. Raspberry Pi, yeah, maybe. Actually, I do have that and dongles, but again, I got to get the dongles. I have a Wi-Fi dongle, but then I need a cellular one. Don't think I have any. No, I had a 3G one for my old security system, but 3G is gone now. So, we'll see. Anyway, yep, I'm gonna go get warm. Do the antennas unscrew from the controller? No, they are actually part of the phone mounts and everything on here. I mean, I believe someone has done a mod where you can use external antennas, but I'm not that worried about it. I think my other remote is an easier way to get external antennas on the smart controller version 1. But so far, this signal booster, there we go, has been doing quite well. I've used this signal booster to send my drone 20,000 feet out, so almost 4 miles out. And when I turned around, it was after it told me I had to return to home. And when I turned around, I still had 4 bars. So this is really, yeah, as long as you can aim towards it, this directional antenna is awesome. And it was like $12. I think that's really all I'm going to need. And again, this is why I turn the drone off, because I always fucking run one when I'm trying to close out the video. But yeah, it's cold, it's windy, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Go home, take a shower, and make some dinner. So, thanks for stopping by. I'll see everybody in a week or two, depending on how the schedule goes, and we will go from there. Hope everybody had fun, and have a groovy day and a groovy rest of your weekend. See ya.